Everybody sing that shit.
England may face long road to World Cup glory by having to travel over 9,300 miles. Never before has England's road to a World Cup final seemed so long, and this time it is not just because of a squad that appears to be lacking compared to rivals. That's because if Gareth Southgate's men are to emerge triumphant in Russia this summer, they may have to travel the distance from England to Australia to land a first major tournament success in 52 years. The Three Lions are based northwest of St. Petersburg throughout a group stage where they will be traveling more than many other teams during the tournament. But should England reach the final at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow, they could have traveled over 9,300 miles. This factors in that they remain at their Forest Mixed Sport and Relax team base camp throughout the entire tournament, and also includes their initial flight from England. Southgate's team will be playing in Volgograd, Nizhny Novgorod and Kaliningrad during the group stage, but their route to the final could be shorter if they finish runners-up in Group G. Heathrow to St. Petersburg 1,307 miles group stage versus Tunisia, Volgograd 1964 miles versus Panama, Nizhny Novgorod, 1,151 miles versus Belgium, Kaliningrad, 1,025 miles knockout phase, group winners, last 16, Rostov, 1961 miles quarterfinals, Kazan, 1,529 miles semifinals, St. Petersburg, 36 miles final, Moscow, 416 miles or knockout phase, runners-up, last 16, Moscow, 833 miles quarterfinals, Samara, 1805 miles semifinals, Moscow, 833 miles final, Moscow, 416 miles, one-way, total, 9,389 miles, group winners, or 9,317 miles, group runners-up. Providing they stay near St. Petersburg, the route to the Moscow final would see 3 of their 4 knockout matches take place in the Russian capital, with just a trip to Samara in the quarterfinals. This works at around 62 miles, 100 kilometers, less than winning Group G, where they instead would compete in Rostov, Kazan and St. Petersburg before reaching the Luzhniki Stadium. During the group stage of the tournament, all teams will stay and train between matches at their base camps. It is from here they will then travel to the venues of their respective games, where they will stay overnight at a local hotel and have the opportunity to train at a nearby site. In principle, all teams should stay in the local hotel at nights before and after the match in question. Heading into the last 16 and beyond, teams have the option to remain at their base camps or to move from city to city depending on the location of their matches. England will have to put in more miles than most other teams, including all their group rivals, during the group stage of the tournament at least, but it is Egypt who will have to do the most. There is no rest in Mohamed Salah's busy schedule following the Champions League final. Even if Egypt failed to get past the group stage in Russia, the Liverpool forward will still travel more than 5,600 miles in the group stage alone, with games in Ekaterinburg, St. Petersburg and Volgograd. Colombia, 748 Argentina, 1,408 Tunisia, 1835 Panama, 1882 Russia, 1890 Australia, 2,261 Japan, 2,331 Portugal, 2,338 Iran, 2,370 Germany-2,647 Iceland, 2,794 France, 2,856 Costa Rica, 2,883 Mexico, 3,022 Belgium, 3,080 Uruguay, 3,223 Senegal, 3,278 Morocco, 3,515 Serbia, 3,835 Croatia, 4,055 Spain, 4,090 Switzerland, 4,115 England, 4,140 Peru, 4,183 Poland, 4,445 Sweden, 4,540 South Korea, 4,578 Denmark, 4,581 Brazil, 4,619 Saudi Arabia, 4,639 Nigeria, 5,584 Egypt, 5,679 Salah's Anfield teammate Roberto Firmino will also be on the move, as his Brazil side are one of 9 teams who will travel further than England during the early stages of the tournament. The big winners though appear to be Colombia, who face a very short distance in traveling just 750 miles. Their commute across the 3 matches is less than half of the second least traveled team in Argentina. Hosts Russia also have a more settled travel schedule, ranking 5th lowest, while world champions Germany will be happy to creep into the top 10.